Hello everybody, this is deku here. I'm gonna fucking finish the sports festival on this one. Anyway, last time we left off, we just finished Izuku, Shinso, and Shoto fight in Lucy versus, Izumi fight. Which, fucking Inko and Hasashi are not taking too kind. Like, how the fuck did this nobody win, How the fuck did Izuku get past Izumi, I would have made it so then Izumi and Izuku would fight, but I was like, no, it would be better if Lucy and Izumi fight, And then, anyway, the fight versus Izuku and Ida, it could go exactly how you expect it. Ida throws a kick, Izuku just catches it, breaks his fucking leg instantaneously, and tosses him out of the ring. Yeah, yeah, that's another broken leg for Ida. Check. That's showing that's right now why I did that is I'm showing that he's now like to the point where he's like before he's like it's getting more harder, so he's not gonna have to, he can't just rely on luck by this point, like because whenever he chops their neck, like he has a clear shot on it. He has like a clear shot, but he has to have a clear shot. He can't rely on luck. So, yeah, he didn't have a clear shot there, so obviously he had to break his leg. So then, he can't do jack shit anymore. Everyone's like, what the fuck? He just broke that kid's leg. I mean, he broke the other kid's nose, but, like, this is the only way he can attack, right? Here he didn't need to do that, But he, Izuku doesn't give a fuck. Moving on to Lucy versus Bakugo. So, yeah. So, there's not much detail I can get into this, other than, Lucy would fucking just lose. Like, I want to say it's very similar to how Tokiyami lost, but, it doesn't work. It's not as powerful, so, it's similar, but not the same. Lucy would still be capable of fighting, which, would knock the flashbang thing, whatever it was called again. Like, it wouldn't work anymore, and Izumi would go back to, full power pretty much, and, they would commence fighting. But still, in the end, she still lost because, Bakugo's an asshole and doesn't care about others, so he just fucking went, all out and, beat the shit out of her. Which just severely pissed off Izuku. He doesn't know why, but he did. It did. It did. It pissed him off. Because he doesn't know why. He doesn't really, he, considers her a friend, kind of not. He doesn't really trust people, But, he doesn't consider them as a friend. He kind of considers them as a nobody. Everyone is a nobody to him, by this point. But, because he doesn't really care, But, for some fucking reason, he doesn't know why, but he got pissed. So, yeah, anyway, moving on from that. Izuku and Bakugo fight. Let's go! Anyway, Izuku versus Bakugo. Let's start, anyway. Izuku, and before the battle begins, they're out there. And Izuku says, hold on, let me get some music on so I can think. Alright, well, my computer's still being an asshole to me real quick, anyway. And not loading. Izuku and Bakugo, Izuku says, that wasn't very fucking nice of you. He says you shouldn't treat a girl like that. And, Bakugo's like, huh? Why the fuck do you care? Izuku's like, I don't, I'm just telling you you shouldn't treat a girl like that. But obviously, he does care, because he's pissed. He doesn't know why, but he, Bakugo's like, don't tell me what to do, Deku, because, and then Midnight yells go, and Bakugo instantaneously charges Izuku. Izuku fucking guessed this was gonna happen, so Izuku would dodge his blast, flip him over like how Lucy did, and he's already on the ground. Which first mistake, Bakugo, you're now fucked. Izuku instantaneously he grabs his wrist, breaks it. Next thing he grabs his shoulder. He instantaneously he just grabbed his shoulder, dislocates it. So now now he not move his wrist or his arm properly at all. He still got the other arm, which he tries to hit him with Izuku with the blast, which it does happen, but it does pretty much nothing to him. It hits him on the left side of his face. It's like there's a scorch mark on the left side of his face. He's looking a bit to the right. He looks back at Bakugo. He got pushed back just a tiny bit, but not too much. Bakugo's like, shit. Izuku grabs his other arm and just breaks his other arm's elbow, then his wrist. Bakugo is fucked. He's in pain. He's yelling. Izuku breaks one of his right leg, and he's about to break his other leg when fucking Midnight's like, okay, we're stopping it right fucking there. Okay. He's immobilized by this point. Okay? Izuku Midoriya wins. Everybody. Yeah. Anyway, fucking Inko and Hasashi are like, how the fuck did that brat get first place? Got first place in everything as well, He got first place in race, cavalry battle, and also the fight. What the fuck? Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Ow. Izuku. Yes, anyway. I got the most weirdest fucking way. Anyway. Izuku, he's Izuku. That shit's over. Izuku, Bakugo, and Lucy are up at the thing. All Might gives Lucy her, what's it called? Medal. And then Bakugo, he's in cast. He's in cast, he's in cast. He's chained. He's kind of chained because he's not chained because Bakugo can't really fucking move. Fucking he's pissed. All Might tries to give Bakugo his medal, but he's like, being him. So he kind of just sets it on the ground right in front of him. And he's gonna hand it over to the medal to Izuku, and Izuku just grabs it out of All Might's hands and then leaves. He's not like All Might. He does not care for. He doesn't care for him. He just takes it and leaves. So yeah, after that, fucking this gets to the name deciding, and then the interships, which yeah. So in the interships, okay, first let's get to the names. Izuku, he chooses his name as Deku because he's the first one up too. He just puts down Deku, Everyone's like, are you sure? And he's like, I don't care what people call me. And he just goes with Deku. It's like what he's been called for his entire life, so why the fuck not? Lucy goes. What would she call herself? Oh shit! Hold up. Okay, I forgot to unpause it and I was talking. So shit. Anyway, I. Lucy would call herself Darkness Queen because I don't know what else to fucking go with. You know, I think it's good. I think it would be okay with her. You know. And then the inner ships, you know, is Izuku gets 0. No one wants that motherfucker because like he just you saw what he did. You know you saw what he fucking did to Bakugo over there, man. It was like I would not want to be Bakugo. I would want to be Izuku. I would want to be Izuku. I want to fucking beat the shit out of that guy. I would actually continue. I want to give a shit if when she said stop, I would just continue to break his other leg and fucking beat the shit out of him afterwards. You know. I don't like Bakugo. If I have not made it obviously clear, I do not like him. Moving on. Anyway, Izuku. You got 0. Shoto would not get as much as he would regularly because he didn't get second place last time in the start. You know. The one with the highest would be Lucy, actually, because she got 3rd place. But a lot of people don't want Bakugo, you know. And Zuku would get 0. First place got fucking 0. And he wouldn't get a fucking hero pass either. He would not give some people do it, like a part-time hero badge. No. Or no. He just be stuck at home for the rest. He'd be stuck at home for the rest of the week. You know, I don't know who exactly Azumi would... Not Azumi. Well, yes, Azumi. But also fucking Lucy would go too. So just some she probably wouldn't take one actually, you know, fucking she got Izuku, you know, for out. Izuku is a better mentor. Would be a better fucking mentor than anyone else. She's like, I don't think I'm gonna do any of these. You know. I'll take the guy sitting next to me. I'll take this guy. He will help me. You know, so for the next internship week, because I can't really do anything else, it's just really Izuku training Lucy, and also, you know, they're kind of doing her hobbies, you know, because Izuku doesn't have any hobbies. He doesn't have any hobbies because, you know, he doesn't really care about anything. He doesn't really do anything. So the entire internship week is really just Izuku and Lucy, you know, having fun doing her hobbies and training a fucking lot. Him teaching her a lot of shit about martial arts. So yeah. Moving on. So I might end it off there because I don't really have anything planned for the final exam or what's it called? The final exam or the summer the summer training camp. I don't have anything planned for that. So yeah. You know, fucking, you know, also I need to tell you that Izuku finds some enjoyment in this. As I say, again, he's pretty much almost emotionless. Obviously, he's broken, which means, you know, you can fix him, which he's kind of being fixed, not really. Having his, you know, he's kind of is. Like, having a person that he can rely on is good, but he doesn't have anyone else, pretty much. So, yeah. Obviously, Lucy gets better at martial arts, and, you know, she can beat the shit out of anyone in there as well, kinda. Not everyone. She can't beat the shit out of Izuku. Izuku can beat the shit out of her. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Bye, guys.